say something more about this whole drag queen thing. Disclaimers, my thoughts and opinions, and also voice fair. But it's like, you know, like there's this whole division being brought now by the trans movement, right? Watched a video yesterday of some dude with a voice that people listen to saying that drag queens need guns. Now this was before the drag king went and shot them kids, allegedly. But it's like, you know, like the world has gone, as my best mate put it, full tilt mental at this minute in time. Right now, everything is kicking the fuck off. And one of the things they're doing to kick this fucking shit off, obviously they've got race with the old 6.8 million a day, is it, that like to house illegal immigrants every single day, young men of warring age, and now they're going to ship them into army barracks. What could possibly go wrong? Like, literally, what could possibly go wrong? It's almost like they chose to do that from the beginning before they got him in here. But let's just leave that aside. Like this video is about the gender, not the transgender thing. Transgender is a whole different thing from fucking drag queens, right? A whole different fucking thing, because not all drag queens dress up in thongs and perform to babies. Ain't a thing. Now, my youngest son, he's 20 now. He was 8, I think, when I split up with his father. And yeah, because I've been single 12 years, like, he was 8 and I was out on the town and I met a gay friend. He was my gay buddy for years, and he was like, oh, you gotta come to Pride, babe. So I went to Pride and I took my kids, because that's what you do. Do you know what I mean? It's a whole different world away from drag queen story time. Going to Pride and watching a drag queen is a whole different thing. My son loved it, and like literally did not grow up gay. Do you know what I mean? Like both of my sons, neither of them grew up gay. Might do, because it's natural progression in my personal opinion. Plus, if you drink tap water, you don't really have much choice. If you drink tap water, you've got fucking hormones. You've got testosterone and estrogen going through your body, because everybody who goes on hormone replacement pisses that out and it goes into the water supply. This is why nobody knows why they're Arthur or Martha. But yeah, it's like we've been out, we've watched since my youngest child, and I'll use him as the example, right? It's since because it, like, yeah, for reasons, because there are no family members that can hurt. But it's like he just enjoyed that shit. Like there was it was a fate. It was just like a market thing. Like it was a day out, so like he didn't have to sit and watch them if he didn't want to. Now that is a whole world away from taking it into a classroom, because these drag queens are like, literally, if you are that kind of drag queen, you need to be asking yourself some questions, girlfriend. Do you know what I'm saying? You, this is not down on the parents. This is not down on the fucking kids, what they think. It is down on the fucking teachers for allowing it. It's down on the drag queens for allowing it, because you are not there to perform for children. That is not your job. You are an adult entertainer. That is your job. That is your job description. You are an adult entertainer. Now, when you go to Pride, there's going to be kids there, and you can't do nothing about that. And you can, you know that, and the kids don't need to know. You know, like back in the day when I was little, it's like, oh, you'll understand when you're older. This is targeting. You're targeting kids now, right? But it's like, my kids have grown up with drag. My youngest child is 21 this year, and since the age of 8, he's grown up with drag. He has no problems with it. He has no problems with transgender. And unlike me, I apologise. No, I don't really. To not everybody. But he will go out of his way, because he's Gen Z, he will go out of his way to make sure he's got people's pronouns right. He has respect for people. But he's not going out, and but the kids now, what is happening to the kids now is a whole different fucking bag, and I think they need to rebrand, because these kids ain't gonna be Gen Z. These kids have got a whole different fucking level of education, mind washing in there, that they're gonna grow up to unleash on the world. And it's us. It's our fault. Just like it's our fault that millennials block rather than speak. It's our fault that Gen Zers fucking are offended by everybody, everything, every fucking breath. It's our fault. It's Gen X's fault. It's Boomers' fault. It's our fucking fault, because we didn't challenge the bastards who fucking are putting it, who put it on our heads and are putting it on their heads. We have never ever stood up. It's our fucking fault. So you can blame it on the government, you can blame it on the fucking drag queens, you can blame it on the fucking bogey if it makes you feel better, but it's on you. It's on me. And it's on fucking you. When are you gonna fucking grow a spine and just say, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have my fucking voice heard. I'm gonna join a fucking movement. Who, with me, wants to start a fucking... Let's start a movement. Let's just say, enough. Enough now. This is fucking ridiculous, and we deserve better. We've always deserved better, but our children, we have fucked over our kids, and our grandkids are next. Will you really go to your grave thinking, oh yes, well, everything was fine, I voted Tory in blah-de-blah's year election, oh yes, well, I supported Corbyn? No! Get a fucking grip of yourself. Something needs to be done, and it needs to be fucking done now. Otherwise, we're all dead. Because that is what these bastards fucking want. And I'm sorry, but like, it's like Paul O'Grady. Paul, Shaun Ryder's brother. Paul Ryder. It's like, literally, people are dropping like flies. What's his face is Gary Newman's wife nearly went down. Heart attack, strokes. I've got a friend in Australia had a heart attack and a stroke. He'd had 4 jibble jabbles. Younger than me, fit as a fucking butcher's dog. Mate, get a fucking grip. Let's talk about this. And whenever you're ready, you know where I am. And I love you all. And I'm sorry for getting irate. But we need to now. We need to be saying to each other, fucking, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you for just fucking sitting on that fence? Is it comfortable sitting on that fence? Is that what fucking gets you off, sitting on a fence? Because personally, no. I know who the bad guy is. I know how we can take him down. Stop me and buy one. Let's talk about this. And yes, now I will go away, and I love you all. But not much.